We are here to go over some very interesting pendulum checking information that I found when I did a pendulum check on where the peak on totalitarianism energy is on planet Earth, and also where the full anchoring in is of the new Earth or 5D energy on the planet. And just a real quick note, I have an inspirational art story to share after I've gone over this whole pendulum check, so stick around so you can tune in for the story. So to set this up, I did the first pendulum check on totalitarianism peak energy on the planet on the 17th of June, and then I did the one for the new Earth 5D energy on the 24th of June. So this has happened over a little bit period of time, but I feel like these are still fairly stable numbers. And I want you to also notice that I'm doing this with checks on both the global old timeline and the global new timeline, because we are currently walking in a split timeline space. So both of these, I have the old timeline and new timeline splits going on. And let's go ahead and start with the totalitarianism energy piece here. So when I first began putting this together, I was basically taking a look from the timeline from about 1990 and scoping all the way past up into 2038. So I'm looking at this over a number of years. And if you notice, global old timeline starts with totalitarianism energy in the 90s and up to 2020 at about 40%. Global new timeline, same thing, sitting at 40%. But in the old timeline, those numbers begin to pop off pretty rapidly between 2020 and 2026. In the new timeline, they stay fairly stable and do not peak out like the top numbers do here in the old timeline. So in the old timeline, it's looking like we peak out at 68% totalitarianism energy on planet Earth, 68%, during the year 2026. So this just lets you know how much we're in the heat of the moment of it. In the new timeline, we peak out at 56% totalitarianism energy on the planet as compared to 68% on the old timeline. And this peak out happens in the first quarter of 2027. And I know there is a discrepancy here between more energies, more totalitarian energies being on the planet in 2028. Don't tell me why that my pendulum picked up on the peak energy happening first quarter of 2027 in the new timeline, even though it tapped out at 56% in 2028. I don't know. That is just kind of a strange anomaly. I checked it a couple of times, and that's what my pendulum kept telling me. So I'm just reporting back to you what my pendulum check was picking up on. Now, in the old timeline, the pendulum is showing that the peak out happens with the peak of totalitarianism energy happening in 2026. And I checked for first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and it's right around third, fourth quarter that it peaks out. And like, we're right in the middle of that, folks. So if you take the old timeline and the new timeline, we're literally sitting in a window of the peak out of totalitarianism energy happening on the planet between right about now up through the first quarter of 2027. So we are literally in the worst of it right now. We're literally at the peak of it. And notice I'm talking about totalitarianism energy for the entire planet, because if you have been paying any attention at all, you know the forces that are at play within the United States is a global mechanism that is happening here at home and happening in other countries on the planet as well. So this is a global thing we're dealing with, not just a United States thing. Then I'd love for you to take a look at this like 2027 year through up to 2038 and how these numbers stack up. And again, the numbers on the old timeline tend to be higher than the numbers here on the new timeline. And then once we get out like at least 10 years, look at how the numbers drop off. The totalitarian energy numbers drop off nearly down to non-existent on the planet. Because I got to tell you, from a percentage perspective, pendulum checking a percentage perspective, when you start hitting numbers like 15%, that's nearly nothing on the planet. So right now we're in the peak of the energy right now, and I just want you to be aware of that. So that's where the numbers are stacking up with totalitarianism energy on the planet. And when I got done with this, I was like, hey, I want to take a look at what's going on with the new Earth energy, the 5D new Earth energy. How are we getting that seated in on the planet? Because I thought that was a pretty important piece to be looking at. So again, we've got old timeline numbers here, new timeline numbers here. And if you notice, we've kind of got a reversal that new timeline numbers are supporting the 5D energy. So 1980, 1990, the new timeline is already supporting at 45% for the new energy technology, and the old timeline is not so much. So, and you can see how these are moving in lockstep, that the new timeline for 5D energy, new Earth, is predominantly higher than the old timeline. And my question was to the pendulum is like, where do we really begin anchoring in that new Earth, that new 5D energy? And this literally made me weep. When I did the pendulum check on the new timeline, it came in that August 25th, so 2025 peaked out at 100%. 2025 was the first year we have had a full on anchoring in of 5D energy, new Earth energy on the planet. And then I wanted to know what month was that really happening. Then a pendulum checked out to be August of 2025. And when I discovered that, you guys, I just sat and wept, because I'm like, we're already there. We're already there. We've anchored this in, and we're coming up on the year mark that we have anchored in 100% 5D new Earth, new timeline energies on the planet. We're already there. We're already doing it. It's already happening. Everything that's going on with new energy, new Earth, 5D technology, that's us taking that 100% anchoring in and beginning to do things with it. That's why we are beginning to be able to collapse the old timeline. And that happened in March, and make a huge new Earth split in April. Are you kidding me? So like, we're doing it, and it sticks. It stays. From here on out, we've got 100% new Earth energy, 5D energy technology on the planet already anchored in. Now, when it comes to the old timeline, what I find so fascinating is it's coming along. It's like, yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along, it's coming along. It's slow, but it is there. And so as of 2026, the old timeline is sitting at 82% of the 5D new Earth energy. That is cause for hope. That is cause for huge hope. 2027, the old timeline hits 70%. 2028, we bring them kicking and screaming with us into 2028, 100% 5D new Earth energy technology. And what month does that happen? July of 2028. So we're just about 2 years out from even the old timeline hitting a full 100% anchoring in of 5D new Earth technology. 2029 dips back a little bit, and then 2030 on, it's running somewhere between 100% to 98%. So folks, we are in that capitulation place of the old totalitarian energies really trying to take over, and they're just not going to be able to do it. You need to see that. You need to know that. And look at, we're already doing it on the new timeline. We are already doing it right here. And the old timeline, it's going to take a bit, but it is going to come along as well. So super important information and energies to be able to share that with you today. Little bit of hope core for you. I would love to hear your comments about this. And if you are a pendulum checker, I would love for you to run the numbers on this and see what you come up with, and do a comparison here and report in and let me know what's going on with what your pendulum is saying about this information and about this energy. So this all said, I would love to share with you an inspirational art story. So let's go ahead and switch on over to that. I've got an inspirational art story that I want to share with you that has to do with this lady and sacred geometry and the bubbles. And I call this She is Magic Everywhere. And yeah, prints of her are actually for sale in my Shopify, and I am selling the original on this. I am selling the original on this. So if this is calling to you, I do have it available, but I want to take you through the journey of what I went through to get here, because like if you're following along with my art, you know I have not done any portraits, I have not done any people, I have not done any like full scale bodies. So this is a pretty big leap for me all at once, but I didn't land here all at once. So I want to show you a little bit of what I did to get here. So I got to a place in my art journey where, yeah, like I really enjoy making the designs, but then I got to this place where I was like, oh my God, I think I'm ready to begin to do maybe a little bit of portraiture. And, the inspiration was that actually I wanted to do a lady with a crown, looking up at a crown going like, somebody's got to wear the crown, that type of thing. But I knew I needed to start somewhere. And so first I started with a portrait. And then this is me just doing a portrait without any training whatsoever. So I began here, and then I realized, yeah, I kind of need a little bit of training. So I went to YouTube, and I began to learn how to sketch out a face. And I did this young man right here, and then began to learn how to do a profile, right? Just kind of sketch out faces and profiles. And then I realized, man, I got to get better at like eyes and noses and lips and ears. Like I got to get better at the pieces and parts, right? And so that's when I began to drill down. Like this is my first nose, and I'm like, what? They don't even really look like noses. And so I began learning a little bit better how to do noses. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so weird, but this actually looks like a nose. So these are my nose sketches, and then I leaned into my first sketch of eyes, and then I really got into lips. Like here's a pretty good lip sketch right there. And then I was like, okay, let's come back and do a portrait again. And so I was able to sketch this lady out, and she actually turned out pretty good. So like already improvement is going on just from like some pretty decent leaning in with YouTube tutorials and that kind of thing. And then I was like, okay, let's try the lady with the crown on her head. And so like we're coming along. That's pretty good. And then in the middle of all of this, I had this huge breakthrough with this other piece, and I call her Wind Woman, and she is like her own story. And so she's here. She's also up in my Shopify. She's another story I'm going to come back and tell later. And then there's this other breakthrough moment that I had, and this is a portrait of everyday angels everywhere. I moved from like the whole crown thing to the halo and the angel thing, and this lady right here, she is also her own story that I'm going to come back to. And eventually I landed into this sketch, like it was a full body sketch. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to go off the deep end with this. And what I kept seeing was this woman walking along with billowing skirts and hair flying with a sacred geometry and bubbles going on. And I was like, oh, we got to draw the magic lady, right? So that's how I landed with She Is Magic Everywhere. This is my first full body, torso profile, lady hair, sacred geometry with the bubbles. And I'm just so happy with her. Yeah, like the proportions are a little bit challenged here, but like overall, like with the bubbles and the hair and the sacred geometry piece going on, like to me, this is an energy of it captures how no matter how mundane we think our lives are or how ordinary we think our lives are, we are literally shedding and interacting with very colorful magic within our energies and our light fields and who we are. And we are literally leaving the magic of who we are everywhere. We're literally leaving light bubbles and all the different chakra colors and sacred geometry. And we've got all of this energy going on. And so like to me, this is a reminder that, this is a reminder of this piece of like, she is magic everywhere. Like we are magic everywhere. And so to me, that's what this piece is about. And that's what I love it so much. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. And again, she is in my Shopify, both available as a print, and I am also offering her as the original artwork if you are interested in it. And so to pick her up, you can either go to my Linktree that will have links through for it, or if you want to go to my website, somaticmoney.com. She will be on the front page at the top of the page where you cannot miss her, and you will be able to click through and see her, as well as the other artwork and the conscious living art that I have going on there as well. And a real quick last mention, I've got group coaching coming up this week, Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. It's in my Shopify or on my website, somaticmoney.com. You can pick those links up there. Take a look. Come join us. Love to have you there. And that is what I've got for you for now. Thank you for being here. Make sure you keep walking forward to meet those miracles along the way. And I will see you in my next video.